Keep moving, got to keep on moving on. Keep going on, got to keep on moving on.
All can make it
in life.
You got to get focused.
Keep on moving,
Sky is the limit.
You got to get there, keep moving, keep marching on.
You can make it
In life,
You got to get focused.
Keep on moving,
Sky is the limit.
You got to get there, keep moving, keep marching on.
Keep on moving.
Keep moving, keep marching on.
Hello there and welcome to yet another episode of Able Differently. Every year on 3rd December, the world celebrates Disability Day, and Kenya was not left behind in celebrating people with disabilities.
Different stakeholders from all counties organized events to celebrate them. That is why today's show is entirely focused on us. I am your host, Jane Theory.
And me, Caxton Osozie. Karibuni.
Keep moving, keep marching on.
The old adage that disability is not inability was the theme that the USIU-AFRICA focused its activities on during Disability Awareness Week. Different officials from both government and private sector were present to literally witness what persons with disability could offer. Take a look.
Disability Awareness Week is usually held worldwide to appreciate those able differently. The United States International University, Africa, joined in the celebration, which was held at their premises.
We had to have this being a council for persons with disabilities because of the situation of the country at that time. Persons with disability have been advocated for a long time. A lot of such corporations that advocate for their rights. It was difficult because we can not see them. But when the then president temporarily a person with disability on a wheelchair, realized there are a lot of challenges that persons have been going through, that there was a need for a council to advocate for their rights. That is the birth of the National Council for Persons with Disabilities.
This year, the focus for Disability Awareness Week is the employment of persons with disabilities. Dr. Ole Sankok's plan for the week is to ensure that all counties implement this. Added that all celebrations should take place in all counties to appreciate those able differently.
For us, we'll celebrate our International Day for Persons with Disability in Kwale, and we have devolved that there will be the celebration throughout the country in the 47 counties. Every county will have a disability day, and we have asked them not only to celebrate them in the headquarters, but also to devolve to sub-counties. Case in point is Nakuru, which the governor, His Excellency Kinuthia Mbugua, have accepted to sponsor the celebration, co-sponsor with the National Council for Persons with Disability, and it will take place in Naivasha sub-county. So there will be celebration everywhere in the country, in the 47 counties, because we also follow the motto of devolution.
Various activities took place to appreciate those able differently, including the national anthem, which was done in sign language.
God of all creation, bless this our land and nation. Justice be our shield and defender. May we dwell in unity, peace and liberty. Let it be found within our borders. Let one and all arise, with hearts both strong and true. Service be our honest endeavor, and the homeland of Kenya, the heritage of splendor, found may we stand to defend. Let one and all accord, with common bodies united, build our nation together, and the glory of Kenya, the fruit of our labor, fill every heart with thanksgiving.
The university has been at the forefront to ensure that persons with disabilities get the most favorable environment while studying. It has also ensured that their students get job opportunities once they are done with their studies.
Still, when I was at USIU, I was volunteering at Learn at Cheshire Disability. Perhaps I met some actually. Some of the people here, I met them actually there. And after graduation, I was with Actual Network for the Disabled. And then I left now for my master's, and now I'm back. And I know still I'm going to, because my passion right now, because it was in criminal justice.
One of the alumni who is able differently and has benefited from the institution did praise the great work done. The university also has enabled her give back to the society through an organization that she is currently involved in.
The time I was here is I started there. We were only 3 persons with disabilities, at USIU. But right now I've seen actually many children, many persons with disabilities actually at USIU, and I've seen there are more ramps than when I was here. So actually there's been an improvement. I've not checked the buildings yet to see lifts, because I know the business block had no, many lifts. So I'm yet to go and see, but I can say right now there's a lot of improvement, especially the ramps, and also there's an increase in the number of those with disabilities at USIU. Actually, those using wheelchairs. So actually, that was a positive, it was a positive feedback, looking at it.
Ignorance in our society, especially with lecturers, forgetting that persons with disabilities also require their attention, is one of the key points which was discussed.
We need to make sure that all students with disabilities and other special needs, they equally and effectively participate in the teaching and learning processes. What is it that we are doing to make sure that they are all benefiting? When we assess them, what are we doing? At the institution, what processes have we put in place so that everybody benefits? So that is what basically accommodation is all about. From the very beginning, from the time students enter, the time they leave, we should make sure that this is done.
Dr. King also had a word of encouragement through her presentation to persons with disabilities and everyone at large.
Perhaps you might even stress on just how you dress. Well, for some people, that's their reality. The cost of personal care when it's there, and when it is, that's rare. First, it's the emotional strain on the family. Then, it's when or if, is it your turn or somebody else's turn in the family? Whose turn is it to get called up today? The question, a stain on my humanity, a drain on my soul. Am I nothing more than a chain of those? Am I nothing more than just a drain on those who I love as a whole? Take nothing for granted. I've heard it being said, but it's nothing. It's just a thought in a healthy, good person's head.
Let's look at the saying that goes, disability is not inability. What is your sentiment?
My sentiment, disability is not inability. As it goes, you have an inward ability that you might have outside disability, but inside you there's something that drives you. There's something that you have that keeps you going. I mean, how many people have we seen that are disabled and they're having a very good job? They're having a profession. So if you're there and maybe you have a disability, this is the time that you should showcase that you have ability.
I couldn't agree more, because at the end of the day, we're all human and we have some sort of disability. Whether it's outward or inward, we cannot be perfect. So work with your imperfections and strive hard to achieve whatever it is in life.
Exactly.
Let's take a break and we'll be right back with more, so don't go too far.
Keep moving, keep marching on. Keep moving, keep marching on.
Welcome back. If you've just joined us, then you're watching Able Differently, a program like no other. The 4th annual Malaika Awards was celebrated at KICC on 3rd December. Our team was there and they compiled the following report.
December 3rd saw different organizations in Kenya come together to mark the International Day of Persons with Disabilities.
The plan is to make sure that every year, December 3rd, we do the work, because December 3rd is World Disability Day, and we organize Malaika Disability Walk just to commemorate the day and to celebrate. For us, it's more of a celebration and to create awareness for persons living with disability.
In Nairobi, at the KICC, Malaika Awards organizers had something lined up with this year's theme: My ability is stronger than my disability.
After this, we're having Malaika Tribute Awards, whereby we pay tribute to persons living with disability who've done great things despite their challenges. And to us, that's the most important thing, because it showcases that you have different abilities that people don't see. As much as you can see someone on a wheelchair, he has a different ability. What you are seeing right now is a disability, but for him, he has so many different abilities that even another normal person per se doesn't have.
The event started with a walk from the KICC premises into town and then back to their starting point.
The walk was okay. We started from KICC, went around the town, and it was about giving, it's an awareness we are doing about disability. As since today is Disability Day, we thought it's good to go around to do an awareness, so that people can know what we are doing and celebrate and support us.
The event was keenly tailored to meet its objective of sensitization and raising awareness about persons with disabilities and their contribution in the society.
This year, we wanted to push for different agendas, but the key one, the main one, is just to talk to, because next year is a general election year, so we just urge the politicians that the most important thing about persons living with disability right now is not about being nominated. We believe we are capable. We believe we can. We believe we can stand for our rights. We believe we need to be in the political arena. We need to be in the process, in the due process, to make sure that we are voted in as persons living with disability.
The epitome of the event was reached in the evening with an award-giving ceremony from the Malaika Tribute Awards, where different stakeholders were awarded for their exemplary work in the disability world.
Let us be upstanding to give a better applause to the Malaika Tribute Awards and to Daddy Owen for the work that he has done in the 4th year. Please let's be upstanding and give a better round of applause to Daddy Owen and the Malaika Tribute Awards. Good job, good job. Thank you, you may take your seat. Sometimes we take the simple things in life for granted and fail to recognize the obstacles that others have overcome every day. These are the angels we celebrate today.
The event did not discriminate anyone. Both persons with disabilities and the regulars in the society who are contributing positively to the lives of persons with disabilities were equally awarded.
Welcome them all as they come on stage. They're a number and they've had one of the campaigns this year. Let's watch their video. Fantastic. Congratulations once again to these. Na mkumbuke pia mko na check yenu ni hundi ya £100 in recognition of the work that you have done. Dr. Jeff Wamweri, tafadhali. Congratulations, sir. And while he receives the check and receives the trophy, he is also, by the way, receiving a package from Marini Naturals.
The awards were meant to applaud their activities and also encourage them to do more and also attract more people to participate in the awareness campaign.
We are so happy today that we have been awarded the Advocacy and Awareness Award in the Malaika Tribute Awards. and we really thank God for this far that He have taken us. Surely we have done awareness to several counties, and through the National Council for Persons with Disability, they helped us to do the awareness in USIU County, in Mombasa County, and the Kisii County.
Now we are going to work with more confidence, more powerful, and then where we could not reach last year, we are promising by next year we are going to do it more in a more powerful way. Because we've done this awareness through social media, through media, and even in our own situations. Anytime you're walking, now somebody knows that that guy belongs to Short Stature Society of Kenya.
Keep moving, keep marching on.
On 3rd of December 2016, Kwale County commemorated World Disability Day in style. The event attracted dignitaries from across the country who were determined to show that disability is not inability. Take a look.
Kwale was the place to be on the 3rd of December as the majority flocked the grounds on which the International Day of People with Disability was taking place. Traditional songs and dances with other performances kicked off the awaited function, entertaining the guests in the meantime.
Haya vioja hivyo, tupigie makofi jameni, Profesa Ibrahim.
Kila siku kikicha mimi kazi yangu kukanya tu. Pumbavu.
Several people addressing the audience were very grateful to the government for the effort it has made so far in making a lot of things inclusive for the persons with disabilities.
Mimi nimefurahi sana siku hii ya leo kwa kuwa tumealikwa na serikali ya kaunti ya Kwale. Tumefurahi sana serikali. Tumewashukuru kwa kuwa mmetuprovidea sunscreen yenye imetusaidia kwa jua. Tulikuwa tunachomeka sana na jua, lakini saa hii unaweza toka kwa jua ulime shamba kidogo, na hiyo tunashukuru sana.
Speaking on behalf of the county government, Patrick stated the achievements and future plans to be implemented. Parents with children who are able differently were also not left behind, as Shaban Hamisi, a father to a child who is able differently, expressed his gratitude.
Ninashukuru serikali yetu. Mimi hapo navyoniona, nina mtoto ambaye hajisaidii. Alizaliwa akiwa hivyo. Ukimweka hapa, anabaki hapo mpaka nitakapomfuata. Unavyoniona hapa, ni mlemavu kama yule mlemavu, kwa sababu yule huwezi kumwacha peke yake. Hakika nashukuru serikali. Mimi safari ya kwanza kabisa nilisaidiwa na serikali yetu shilingi 18,000. Pesa hii nilipopatiwa kweli, niliangalia huduma yule mtoto, chakula chake, malazi yake. Alafu pia nikamnunua mfugo kidogo, kwa vile ni mtoto lazima mimi ndio nimpangie.
In attendance was the chairman for National Council for Persons with Disabilities, Mr. David Sankok, whose speech started with highlighting how far children with disabilities have come.
Katika jamii ambao nimetoka ya Maasai, watoto walemavu walikuwa wanauawa wakisaliwa. Birth attendants were given specific instruction to kill them at birth. Mtoto mlemavu akisaliwa anapatiwa cholesterol kuwa chakula ya kwanza na inashikana kwa matumbo, huyo mtoto anakufa. Katika jamii ya Wasamburu, mtoto mlemavu akisaliwa anapatiwa sniffing tobacco yenye imewekwa ndani ya maji, inatoboa intestine kwa sababu digestive system ya develop, na anakufa kwa uchungu mingi sana. Katika jamii ya Rendile, mtoto mlemavu akisaliwa anarushwa ndani ya zinzi la ngamia ili yakanyangwe. Tuko na wakili yako Nairobi mwenye alitupwa katika zizi la ngamia, lakini bahati mzuri ngamia haikumkanyanga na akachukuliwa na missionaries, na sasa ni wakili anasaidia jamii yake.
He was also quick to note the positive efforts and role of the government in making life for the disabled a lot easier than it was a few years back.
Saa hizi tumetambulika katika nchi ya Kenya. Kitu ya kwanza, sisi tukiwa watu walemavu, tuko na National Council for Persons with Disability, which was born through an act of parliament in 2003, ambao tunapatiana pesa ya basari Kwa watoto wenye wako primary, maximum 37,000 Kenya shillings. Kwa watoto wenye wako secondary, 55,000 Kenya shillings. Kwa watoto wenye wako university, degree ya kwanza na college, tunawapatia 70,000 Kenya shillings. Kwa wale ambao wanafanya masters, tunawapatia 100,000 Kenya shillings. Pigia serikali makofi bwana jameni. Tuko na pesa infrastructure. Saa hizi National Council for Persons with Disability, kwa sababu hii ni siku yetu, tumejenga hii financial year peke yake madarasa na mabweni 94 katika jamhuri yetu ya Kenya. Na tunasema ya kwamba tuko na pesa economic empowerment. Kila constituency, hata constituency yenye mheshimiwa anatoka, tuko na group 4 kwa kila financial year ambao tunawapatia economic empowerment.
He also acknowledged the employment opportunities accorded to the able differently by the government.
Kupitia PS wetu mchache, tuko na access to government procurement ambao ni jambo ambao hakuna nchi nyingine imeshaifanya. Ladies and gentlemen, leo hii kila board ya shule na board ya parastatal lazima kuwe na mtu mlemavu. Wakati serikali ya Jubilee iliingia, tulikuwa na walemavu katika boards 46. Lakini saa hizi nikisimama mbele yenu, tuko na board members katika parastatal ya serikali 184, kwa sababu serikali inaamini walemavu wanataka opportunities, not sympathy. Leo tukiongea, ukiona watu from the fourth estate, kila taarifa inatangazwa na Kenya Sign Language. Na Kenya Sign Language imekubalika kama lugha ya 3 katika taifa letu la Kenya. Kwa hivyo ladies and gentlemen, saa hizi tuko na wabunge 12 katika bunge letu la kitaifa.
As the event came to a closure, the Permanent Secretary, Madam Mushashi, addressed the guests and echoed much of what had been said.
Kupitia council, tumekuwa tukisaidia watu ambao wana ulemavu kuweza kujimudu kimaisha, na wameweza kupata hata vile vyombo vya kusikiza. Wale ambao wanataka vile vijiti za kutembea wameweza kununuliwa, na miradi hii imefikia maelfu ya watu. Kwa wale ambao wana ile shida ya albinism, wengine wanaita beruberu, lakini nasikia hilo sio jina linalofaa. Pia hapo tumekuwa tukitenga milioni 100 kila mwaka kuweza kuwanunulia ile mafuta ya kuwakinga kutokana na saratani. Na pia wamekuwa wakipewa kofia. Hata mnawaona wale ambao wako kati yetu wamevaa zile kofia ambazo wamepata kutoka kwa shirika la serikali kuu.
Keep moving, keep marching on.
The Rotary Club of Nairobi South District organized the annual Children Christmas Treat, which happened at the Westgate Mall. The event happened to coincide with the World's Disability Day. Take a look.
Internationally, there is a recognition of people living with disabilities, and some of the beneficiaries today are actually people living with disabilities. So Rotary Club of Nairobi South has been organized to bring them out for a treat, to be here at the Westgate, to have lunch, to have a cinema show, and go home with a smile. So it's a very important day for the beneficiaries.
I think it's important to be considerate of people who are living completely different lives. And normally you'd find that you can visit disabled people in their homes, but it's very rare that they get to go outside of their homes, because as you would have noticed when you were bringing them into the buses and out of the buses, it's a real job to take them out. But it stimulates them in a different way to be in a different environment, to travel, to see different people. And rather than visit the children in their homes, we think it's special to take the children out and to possibly get to do this. Most homes only get to do this once a year with us. Nobody takes them out.
So this is what we hope contributes towards this wonderful event that is organized by Rotary Club of Nairobi South. And they bring children from hospitals, from children's homes, old people's homes. They bring them here for a day out. They are organized for the lorry, for the buses, for the cars to bring them in, for the carers. We have the Rotaracts here who also become their keepers for the day. And we treat them to popcorn, to soft drink, to a movie, and now they're going to go down and have lunch, which for them, they look forward to the rest of the 364 days and look forward to when this day will come. come again and bring a smile on their face.
We like to participate in these events to show the present generation that how important it is that every day we bring a smile on the people who are unfortunate. We smile every day, we go for lunches and dinners, and this is one opportunity we feel we want to be with these children. And we are very, very happy to do this work, and we are always looking for these opportunities.
Well, folks, it is indeed a pleasure having a day that celebrates persons with disability worldwide.
I couldn't agree more. That's all we had for you today. I've been your host, Caxton Osozie.
And Jane Thori.
Goodbye.